Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, and we're now sitting here at November 30th, the last trading day of the month, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Well, if you woke up this morning early like I did, the stock market was in another flash crash moment. We were down about, as you can see from here, 400 points lower at 622 points lower. We have since come back. Now, what set this all off was an interview with the Moderna chief executives by, I think, the Financial Times and others are reporting on it, where they did not have the same opinion. They were nowhere near as rosy as the Pfizer CEO yesterday on the Omicron. And they were talking about the efficacy rates falling and scared the markets, no question about it. And I think that what we're learning is, the efficacy rate's going to fall with this new variant. The question is how much. So you've seen the rosier picture from Pfizer. You saw the uglier picture from Moderna. The market had to digest it in thin trading hours, and that's where you're at. It is a day full of news. We start off, as I said, with Moderna's chief executive making this statement. Then we got some other news. The Redwood Group sales strong again. Every week we come up, we're 15% or higher. Case-Shiller, you can see the home prices were up again, 19.1% from a year ago month. They were expected up 19%. I mean, that's better than the stock market. You do realize that. The Chicago November PMI numbers, that's going to come out at 8:45. We get Secretary Yellen and Treasury Secretary Yellen and Fed Chair Powell speak this morning at 9 o'clock before the Senate Banking Committee. China's National Bureau of Statistics said their manufacturing PMI jumped. It went back to growth. It jumped to a 50.1 in November from under 49 and a fraction in October. So that's strong. If it weren't for Moderna, the world would be a lot different. I said that wrong. If it weren't for the Omicron, the world would be a lot different. Once we saw this new variant really pop out and scare everybody, it's going to change the face of what the Fed does at the December meeting, in my opinion. How could they possibly increase the tapering with all this going on? They don't have the facts. And the one thing I have learned, and you should know, in the whole tenure of Fed Chair Powell, he is data dependent. And if there's a piece of data missing, he holds back. Well, this is a big piece of data. We don't know how serious this variant is. Why pull back? This is going to push everything back. That June idea of a taper, of a rate hike could come right back if we find that this Omicron is not a big issue at all. It gets really pushed back if it is a big issue. So that's what you're dealing with. You're not dealing with the market per se. You're dealing with that at this point in time. Interesting, the bounce in the stock market. Gold came alive on this back to the 1800 level. But as you know, it has not been able to hold rallies. That doesn't mean it didn't hold the first challenge on the longer-term charts, the weekly charts, that key 18-day average of closes. The dollar getting hit today. Look at the euro up nearly a full penny on the day, starting to get a rally in others. I pointed out last night, if you were watching my review in the financial markets, that the dollar was rolling over and it might lose its embedded reading, and the euro had already lost it in early trade. We are seeing the impact of that when that occurs. I mention this because it is so important that you learn these different studies. And this is the week where you can take advantage of it. I have my Cyber Week special. It's really simple. Learn. I have my full charting course and my enhanced Bollinger Band course. You take your choice as to which one you want for free with any new one-year subscription, 1 year, to any of my research products. Now you'll say, Ira, what are those products? How do they get set up? It's pretty simple. All you're going to do is you're going to take your cursor and move it up on this screen to the top. And when you do so, you're going to see the icon, click on it, and away you go. I'll also send an email to you so that you can see how this all works out, how you sign up for it, and what you do. It starts as low as $156, basically the price of 2 Starbucks in a month with a tip. And you get this for the whole year. Come on, this is a pretty interesting way to look at research. Take advantage of it. Bite on the bullet, if you will, if you want to see what I do, how aggressive we get when I can actually say, buy here, sell there, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, in both spiders, futures, ETFs, and individual stocks. So I think you'll find it very fascinating. If you have questions, call my staff. Otherwise, take that cursor, move it up, and take advantage. I'm Ira Epstein. See you this afternoon.